Hello guys and welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Today I'm bringing you a live stream because I'm going to be going through and playing all of the Warhammer 40,000 tanks and giving them a bit of a review. I have all of them, so so I can do that obviously. So what? So basically, what I'm going to give you a rundown of what's happening and things. I'm not going to try. I kind of don't want to make this a super long stream, but it might end up being that way, um, just because of the way I want to do the reviews. So first off, I am a big Warhammer 40,000 fan, hence why I'm excited about this, and I've bought all the tanks, obviously, and. Just to kind of like, I can understand why some people are not for this. We're going to just give you a load, the how I feel about this overall. If this came out 6 years ago or whatever, when one of the, this would be one of the first kind of releases of premium tanks, I would have been against it. I would have, even though I'm a fan of both, I would have been against it because, it doesn't really go with the aesthetics of World of Tanks, or, World War II tanks, that kind of thing. But let's face it, we're in, what, year 8 of World of Tanks being out on PlayStation, and we've had the hero tanks to begin with, those garish flag-covered tanks, which, were fine. Then we had mercenaries, and then we had collaborations that are totally unrelated to tanks, WWE or whatever, the wrestling one, Hot Wheels, totally unrelated, G.I. Joe, which was kind of a tenuous link, I suppose, war related, I guess. And let's face it, those tanks looked a lot worse than most of the Warhammer tanks. I think this one is extremely nice to look at. And so there you go. So, we're knee deep in awful looking tanks that have no relation to real life tanks. So, what's the point in fighting it anymore, especially when you're into Warhammer 40,000? That is just the way the game is at the moment. It's a bit of a crap situation we're in, but it is what it is. So that's where I stand on it. So obviously, I have been playing a little bit this week, but I have some silver boosters, and obviously if I've got silver boosters, I'm going to be playing Cold War. So this is the only tank I've actually played. As you can see, I have actually got 5 crew skills on this thing, so it isn't too bad. But the other tanks I'm going to be taking out today, I'll be starting from fresh, so they will have no crew skills pretty much. So I'm not expecting to have good games today, guys. I'm not expecting to be like, oh, this is amazing, here's another mastery or first class or whatever like that. I'm literally going to be taking out the tanks enough to have a fairly decent game, and I can get a feel of the tank so I can actually give you a review of it. So yeah, this one is obviously going to be the first one. We're going to go out in this one and just show you what we can do in it. I actually didn't want to do that because I actually want to hear the crew, because that's part of the review. So audio. So we can turn that up. Turn the music down. See if that works. when she says something. When she come first start the game, for some reason it's not doing that. Not really the best map for her, at least not the support for this tank. Ooh. Oh, of course. Of course. It doesn't hit that guy, it hits me, of course. So this doesn't hit too hard, this tank. Oh wow, okay, not the best game so far. Yeah, this game's not going so well. Wow. This is not the type of game where you can get shots off the assassination attacks that you really kind of want for this particular tank. You want to be able to get in close. This ain't happening. Unfortunately. So I'm not really showing it off right now, guys. I'm so sorry about that, but... hopefully they should kill this guy. Not too bad game, guys. I might and just do it in this not really showing it off as well as I was hoped, but it is what it is, right? I unfortunately loaded this off, and that's not the best idea. Come on, reload, reload, reload. Ah, of course. Bloody... Of course. Right, well there you go, guys. Not a bad game. Shouldn't have stopped moving there. So there you go. I'm going to give you a review because, like I said, I've had quite a few games in this thing, and it is a very decent tank. On paper, it doesn't look so good. Now, you got the ATGMs, the missiles. What you really want to be doing here is targeting a lone tank, hitting it with the ATGMs to track it in place, and then getting in on the side or behind it to unload your clip and pretty much take it out of the game. That is kind of how you should be playing it, but obviously that can be quite difficult. It has some downsides. The penetration on the normal rounds are pretty bad. So you kind of want to be loading premium quite a bit. Unfortunately, I don't know what this guy's doing. It's just sitting there, letting tanks hit him. Fantastic teams, as always. What is he doing? Honestly. So you want to be loading premium. That's kind of problem with a lot of these tanks. If the 140,000 premium does seem to be how you want to be running these tanks for the most part. Is it possible to use this tank with AP rounds? As you can see, I actually used a lot of AP rounds, and so it is possible. So especially if you want to be running this to earn a lot of silver, but I would still load quite a few premium. You do have the very OP, the English FV 4211, which you can't pen even with premium on the side very well, even up close. So we came second. So that was pretty good. We earned quite a bit of silver, but we had the silver boost on, so that is the case. The gun's not really accurate. You want to get in close. Like I said, it is an assassination type tank. You want to get in real close and pop those shots off and try to get run away if you can't kill the tank you're after. But obviously, another one of the downsides: long reload for the missile, long reload for the normal rounds. So you want to be running the perks that give you faster reload. As you can see, I'm kind of running it as stealthily as I can at the moment, but obviously I haven't got many crew skills, so I haven't got many stealth crew skills on yet, but that's how I want to run it. Make it more accurate and stuff like that. And unfortunately, because of the long reloads, it can be very bad in Cold War when games can be over in like 3 minutes sometimes. I have seen that not too, quite often, to be honest, 3-minute games. And obviously, if you're having 3-minute games, you're not going to be pumping out many of those shots. So either you're not getting much damage or you're dying very quickly. And that's the kind of problem with this particular tank. It's quite high skill level. You have to know when to get in and when to get out. Even as a good player, that can sometimes not happen the way you want it to. So you're going to be not very, I wouldn't say particularly consistent in this particular tank. So you can have very good games and you can have very bad games in this thing. Overall, it's a bit of a mixed bag. I love it personally. I think it can be very good. So it's definitely kind of worth a watch on that one. We are going to play all the Warhammer tanks, so not tier 6. Right, we're going to play this one. This is on, by the looks of things, it's probably the weakest tank in the collection. But I think it looks pretty cool, apart from the effect at the front of the barrel. Now, I'll tell you why. I think they have the glowing bit at the front that people don't like. And I think they're trying to make the gun a bit like a plasma cannon, which is in Warhammer 40,000, which it glows and then it fires out this massive ball of plasma, which is absolutely devastating. But this cannon is not a plasma cannon. So if you're a Warhammer 40,000 fan, you're like, that's not right. That doesn't look good. That's not a plasma cannon. And it doesn't particularly look, the graphics don't look all that good. And if you're not a Warhammer 40,000 fan, you're just like, why is it glowing? Or it just looks silly. So it doesn't really please anybody. We only got one silver booster. But we do want to put the crew boost on. Look, I am... I am going to stick in crews, the new crews that I want to stick into this tank. Like I said, I'm not playing this to have amazing games here. I am just trying to gauge the potential of these tanks. So commanders, we want to filters, not assigned. So Lilim and Russ, we want Patricia. We want this lady in. That tank. Go to commander, vehicle assignment. Lehman Russ for free. All right. So get this all ready. The absolution, the resuscitate. Right. Okay. Commander. What's the resuscitate? Resuscitate one is the chaos, I believe. Yes, it's a chaos one. So we'll put in this guy here. Yeah. Vehicle assignment, resuscitate, add him there. So they're going in with pretty much no cruise skills here, guys. So, like I said, we're not going to have a good time. So that is all our tanks geared up. Right, so let's take this guy out. Yeah, not sure how I feel about this tank. I have not played it, so obviously I can't speak too much on it, but I have seen other games, other people play this tank, and it's wow, heavily top tier 10 game. So let's stick the AP again, kind of like premium centered type of tank. The AP and the premium round have the same penetration, but the premium one has higher alpha. But it takes slightly longer to reload, and then you have the third option, which is a lot faster firing but far lower alpha. So you can play it how you kind of want. But I think you're going to be sticking to probably the premium rounds. I would personally think stick to the premium rounds, dish out a big old chunk of damage on the enemy, and then if the enemy is trying to rush you, swap to the faster round to try to finish him off. If he's in, you're able to finish him off, that is. Wow, okay. Our guys are not going the main route, unfortunately. Come on, guys. Heavy tanks, are you really going to just sit at the camp there? Well, it's not... Yeah, and all the enemy tanks have come this way. We're totally screwed. But, like I said, we're just here to actually gauge whether this tank is decent or not. Or how we like it. You know, I think I might enjoy this tank. Yeah. I don't think sitting out there is a good idea. This guy is getting absolutely rinsed. And it's at IS-7. Surprised there isn't any tanks up here. Wow, okay, didn't ban that guy. Sticking straight into that premium round. Like I said, it's slightly faster as well. So it does have another advantage over the main AP rounds. What is aiming at me? I'm not going to repair. I need to reload. our team is winning from that flank. Haven't really done anything this game, but you know. Wow, this guy's got it in for me, hasn't he? Yeah, just not having a good game here. I'm not doing anything. Sorry here, guys, but this is... yeah, getting aimed at wherever I am in this game. Apparently this chisel really wants me. But I'm more than happy for him to take all these hits. Nice. Went for his turret, so... What is aiming at me? What is aiming at me? I don't know what's aiming at me. I'm like really far back here, and these guys are aiming at me. Oh, hello. What's that? V. Really? What the fuck? What a prick. He was waiting that back, all the way back there, just to hit me for some reason at FV. I'm glad to see him on the losing team. If I can get there in time, that'd be very nice. I reckon he's going to pop out and kill me. Yeah, this tank is a little bit too slow. I actually enjoyed this game, considering I didn't do much. I know. Oh, come on. I would have loved to take that guy out. But yeah, there you go, guys. Not a particularly prime example of the this particular tank, but you can see what it can do, right? I unfortunately didn't really show. I will have one more game in this tank, but you can kind of see it's got no real armor. I kind of want to show the faster reload. So that's what I'll do. I'll stick in that first AP round. I'm gonna try to swap to the third round, which only does 350 alpha, but it reloads a lot quicker. Which obviously, if you're getting pushed, obviously, hopefully you got a big old round in the gun, and then obviously you can then quickly do a quick reload, because obviously it can take people by surprise, right? So obviously they're going, right, this guy has got a 10-second reload or whatever, so I can now push him. But obviously you can stick in the third round, which is a lot quicker, and then they'll be like, oh crap, so I can't really push this guy as much as I thought I could, which is it's a great little addition to the tank. I just wish it was either a little bit more armored or a little bit faster. Either way, if it hasn't got, it's not got the same armor as the E100, which is actually based on. So I'm not really sure why it's this slow. If it's got less armor, it should go a bit faster, right? I really think that's how it should be played, or how it should have been made. It should be a little bit faster or a little bit more well armored. I guess if they did it like that, then there'd be it'd be a bit too OP. I don't know. I guess there might have been reason for it. But you know, it's a fun tank. I still enjoy it. But then that might be my biasy of loving Warhammer 40,000 coming into play. So yeah, not worth the massive amount of gold they're asking for, unless you're a Warhammer 40,000 fan. I'll just go that far. This guy is pushing up way too much into that castle. We can't help him here. Kind of don't want to get shot in the ass on the side in this thing. Standard B. We can pen that guy, and what's that? Ooh, object 2-9. Just don't want to get spotted here. Wow, okay. Of course he pens me, I can't pen him. Typical. What is that? Right, can't pen that guy. They all come this way. I am pulling back. I'm just pulling back. We're going to lose this. We need our team to help. If they can come in. If they can actually come in, these guys from the side, we can actually pull this back. But I don't think so. I think we're gonna lose this game. I think he fluffed his shot there, which is good for us. Right, let's get in the reload. There you go, 7 seconds gone. That's really nice. There we go, and decent pen. I'm going to keep in this. Right, I'm not going to push back any further than this, guys. We've got to try to support our team here as much as possible. If these guys can come in flank with golden. Damn, we're getting pushed pretty heavily. We're going to get out spotted here. That's another problem. You're going to get out spotted majorly. So this is not a sniper-y type of TD. You want to be kind of supporting the heavies. You want to use the heavies as your armor, because this doesn't have any armor. Nice. Nice shot into him. Hopefully getting a couple more guys. Oh, they're pushing now. Crap. I'm done for now. And there we go, guys. Team just sat back and watched us all die on this flank. We could have actually won this flank, but yeah, if they actually pushed in, but whatever. Yeah, so that decent tank. just not as OP as you might have expected from that type of tank. You know, based on a E100, you would think it would have a bit better armor. Unfortunately, it doesn't. And we got it in the Lehman Russ. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people mispronounce it. It's Lehman Russ, guys. Just a heads up. This is probably the most odd-looking tank, I guess, in the game because it's not based on any tank in the game already. You can see it's kind of got a First World War type chassis, at least the tracks and stuff, but it's not actually based on, you know, any tank in World War II. So it's the most odd-looking tank. So we are gonna. There's no artillery, but probably gonna go up and go up around the hill, which is. It's a bit slow. I'll give it that already. It's a bit slow. Again, you know, this is one of the better tanks in the collection, I believe. Keeping an eye on there, see if anybody. We can get easily penned from the side, guys. It's very flat. Those sponsons on the side don't fire, and they're weak spots. Oh, okay. Quite a fair bit of their team are coming this way. Doesn't seem like many of them are going up the 1-2 line. I don't think I'll push any more than this. What have we got here? An objects, yeah, alright. And Valor is coming up this way. He's going up the way he should, really. Yeah. I would very much struggle to pen that guy if he gets down in that dip there. If he wasn't there, I would actually push right now to get those mediums. It's that Valor. That heavy's pushing there. Right, fine. If you can hit that guy, that's fine. Right, I'm pushing. We are losing this game really badly. That's fantastic. Hit his tracks. That's awesome. Well done. So done no damage yet. It's not so good then. Come on. Turning circle in this tank is terrible. So we're going to push back, try to defend the base. This is the problem with this tank. It's very slow. We're going to lose this game, I think. But not really sure what my team are doing, to be fair. It's never good to push out in the open there, guys. Come on, come on. Yeah, could do with a bit more speed here, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm just too slow to get into the action here. Ah, of course. Oh, I'm getting absolutely hammered from both sides now. Of course, the AVRE is in every game. Come on, mediums, you come on. Can you try to help me now? Fucking AVREs. Oh, this is why I don't stream, because of fucking AVREs in every fucking game. So I didn't do that much damage because I was chasing the damage there. My team collapsed. You know. Oh well. So how well did we do in the last one? We lost a bit of money. We didn't do too great. And our team absolutely hammered, because that's the way the game is at the moment. Just throwing losses into your face at all times. Right, let's try this guy. Hopefully at tier 8 we'll be having some better games. Yeah, because I haven't really seen this tank much. So the normal 8 rounds are AP, and then you've got Hesh, and then you've got HE. Apparently the Hesh is damn good on this tank. And we are top tiers, which is nice. Right, the weird spawn points again. I'm not really sure how I normally play this spawn time. I'm going to push to the 9-0 line then, I guess. As you can see, not got good gun depression. So this is a problem with Erlenberg. It's got a nice kind of brawly area right in the middle, but you can't go there because the two hills on either side. You're just going to get absolutely hammered. Reload isn't too bad. For something that it hits quite hard. Because this does apparently hit quite hard. Like I said, I am probably going to go out in the Lehman Russ again. Because I must admit, not the best games so far in that thing. But like I said, I'm not really going for the massive like games. I'm just trying to get a good sense of what is these tanks are about, so I can give you a bit of a review of them. That was Yeah, worst target to really choose for that. But it was in front of me. I shot it. Did only do 200 damage, but you know. Nice big hit onto that guy. Now, he should have had a great position there, but... You broke my gun. Well done, mate. I gotta just hesh you to death now. Wow. This game has gone really badly. Again. Which is nice. Good game. Nice, okay. Wow, we've lost this game, but the game's just over so quickly in this. Wow, just the 50. We've got to push these guys. We've got to push and kill these guys, else we're going to lose this game. Come on, guys. Getting around him if you have to. What are we left? A couple of tier 8s. Couple of tier 8s, not good. That Type 59 is a bit OP. Right, that should be all she wrote, right? We... Right, now where are these other tanks? So, yeah, decent tank. They're very decent tanks. Got good AP rounds, got decent HESH and HE. Okay, fine. All these guys just keep jumping out into my line of sight, which is nice. What is that? Scorpion G. Come on, then. We want to HESH this guy to get our results up, damage up. Not the most damage, right? But damn. It's a medium tank. I forgot. Basically, it's a heavy tank, guys. It's got a bit of armor. It's quite fast, but definitely feels more like a heavy than anything else. Ah, dead. God damn it. But yeah, enjoyed that tank. Decent tank, guys. If you're looking for a heavy / medium tank, this is definitely one you should want to go for. I enjoyed it. So I don't need to say anything more about that. You can see what it can do. It can put out quite a big amount of damage. It's decently fast. It's got decent armor. It's a really good tank, to be honest. Um, so basically, Nemesis a bit naff, I suppose, but I think you could still have some good games in it. I'm gonna go out in the Lehman Russ again because it's had some terrible games in it so far. I mean, that's the problem. They still haven't sorted out the AVR. They said they were going to do something about it, guys. They said they were going to do something about it, but they haven't done anything about it. And they need to reduce its alpha, and splash damage maybe, because it's ridiculous at the moment. Don't have to pen you to do big chunk of damage, something like that. Yeah. No artillery again, which is lovely. I don't know what's going on, but that is one thing I do love the games we've had recently. Okay, so we got this tank to kind of finish off, and then we got the Toothbreaker, and that'll be it, guys. I'll give you an overall review of the tanks, but I am enjoying them. They're all a little bit different. I think that's the main thing, right? Something a bit different, not game breaking, which is nice, which makes a change from most of the tanks that you put out at the moment. I mean, look at this tank right here. I mean, that's a bit silly looking, but people don't cry about that one for some reason. Yeah, it's only a skin, fine, good, but it still looks silly looking. Take that speculative shot on the Foch. Looking at this corner, seeing anybody pokes. We need to push quite heavily. I think they've gone quite city bound, which you don't see people. I mean, recently people have started to go that way, but back in the day, you didn't see anybody going the city way. Not really. We are pushing. Right, okay. Even if we do badly in this game, guys, we're going to finish on this. Because, yeah. Oh, lovely. Lovely hitting that AVR. We have definitely won this game. What we don't want to be doing is getting spotted. With that AVR over there. May turn my gun over this way. I'm the type of person to try to support flanks. You know, if we're going to push that flank heavily. Yeah, I'm going to get hit by the AVR here. DM. What we want to be doing is protecting this flank so they don't push too hard. On this flank, else we could possibly lose. I know I'm missing out on a lot of damage here, so I could be pushing with them. There we go. Put that nice shot into that guy. Shame I can't. Yeah, there we go. Right, they're pushing. They are pushing. I reckon that AVR's looking at me. Oh, bad shot, pal. I need someone to light up the town, really. Oh, I didn't get any assisted on that. That's a shame. There is an AVR over there somewhere. Again, that's kind of the danger of the AVR. It just has to be around the area to kind of ruin a game because no one wants to take the plunge. And there he is. That was a bit closer than I thought this game. Oh, come on. Wow, for fuck's sake. It's so annoying. Backed all the way up there. Right, we're going to push. We could still lose this game. I mean, that AVR is still got quite a bit of health. Christ, man, the Christ, okay, come on, guys, we can't lose this now. Right, I think we should probably swap to premium rounds now. Ah, it's indestructible. Unspotted bloody TDs. Just HE him to death or something. Jesus. This is what I mean. A heavy tank is actually hitting that thing and not penning. It's ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Course, don't pen him. Course. Love it. Love that game. Love it, game. Course, didn't get that. Oh, bloody naff game that, really. So not best game. Look, honestly, it could definitely be good. I just need to get the crew skills on this thing. Really suffering because of that, I think. I think that is the only reason why this. I think that's the only reason why this thing is not doing very well. Is because of its lack of crew skills. So there you go. Right, Teeth Breaker. Again, this probably will suffer because of the lack of crew skills again. So, that's what it is, right, guys? I want to use these crews, so that's what I'm trying to do, is level up these things. And this is just a review, simple review of the tanks, not looking to bring you game-breaking mastery games or anything like that. That won't come until my crews are better anyway, which is a little bit unfortunate, right? Of course, Pilsen, when I'm in, which I could have used in my Lehman Russ, but there you go. It's got two modes of transport here, guys. The rocket propelled mode, which basically means you go a bit faster, which makes you very, very inaccurate. Oh, what am I doing here? I don't know why I've done this ammo load. I'm going to change this as soon as I'm out. No point in having HE, I don't think, in this thing. And I need more premium. It is a premium-based build again. I don't know how to get into the... Yeah, this mode. Right, okay. It's a light tank, but it's very big, so I'm going to try to probably concentrate on stealthing. If I want to make this tank good, I'll probably concentrate on stealth. Come on, you know you want to push. Damn. I'm down a tank already. Surprised he isn't pushing. Oh, there's artillery in the game as well. That's not so fun. Wow, we're losing badly. It's great. Oh, typical. Typical. Whatever team I am on, it's always a losing team. So there you go. Fantastic. It's quite a fun tank. Alpha is very low. It's another assassination type gig. Type tank like the Cold War one. So that's how I would play it, a bit like that. Oh, this tank is going through the middle, isn't he? Come on, push, push, push. Ah, for fuck's sake. Hey! Oh, you're lucky I'm reloading, asshole. Damn it! If I wasn't reloading at that time, I would be hitting that guy for a good portion of his health. Nice. Oh man, I need to load premium for that guy, really. Armor's doing quite well. Come on. I need to reload. Damn it. I'm screwed. God's sake, that Tyran had 0 health as well. Absolutely ridiculous. Just teams really need to learn how to play this game. Right, we're going to go out in it again because that wasn't really good showing of the tank. Well, you can definitely see what it's about. It's very fast, inaccurate. You need to be getting in close. And if you kind of want to third mark this tank, I'll concentrate on view range and stealth. Although it is a very big tank, you're going to get spotted quite quickly. You want to be getting assisted if you want to get 3 marks of excellence on this kind of thing. Oh, I forgot to change the ammunition. I wanted to change the ammo. Damn, never mind. Well, it is what it is, right? Premium. I should be loading premium a lot more in this tank. I'm going to try to do that more. Yeah, let's just stick in the premium and see how that goes. Because we were bouncing off that tier 8 quite substantially. Right. Let's go up to super speed it. Yep, 75. Oh, something up to 78 then. Back on the downward hill. And that's what this tank's all about. A bit of slip and slide there. I'm going to get outspotted by these light tanks by quite a bit. Oh, not quite got the hits on this thing. Really? Think you were going to actually hit me there, mate, did you? Oh dear, I don't think so, pal. Oh. Even premium rounds there, guys. Couldn't pen that. Loading the premium again. Our team is camping, but we seem to be doing okay. Yeah, even the premium rounds struggle to pen, guys. So you want to be very careful of that. Oh crap! Almost jumped off the edge there. see, if you catch them side on, you can pen them. You could actually devastate them there. That guy, okay, that wasn't definitely it wasn't all me, but did a big old hit on him. For fuck's sake, blind fired. Absolute horse crap again. This game, honestly, is just so crap. And he got taken out straight away. Yeah, that's great. That's all my hit points gone. That is just, absolute horse crap. Absolute horse crap. Probably he might have got spotted, I suppose, but. Of course, as soon as I was spotted. Absolute horse crap. Absolute horse crap. Well, there you go. That is the tanks. I think they're all very usable when you definitely got crew skills in them. Even this one is probably that one, and the Teeth Breaker is probably the worst out of the bunch. The Lehman Russ and the Cold War one are probably the best. So if you're only going to pick one or two tanks, I'll go for this one or the Cold War one. Quite honestly, they're pretty damn good. And then after that, if you've got any spare money and you want any more of these, I'd probably go for this one. Reaper's Scythe is good. Yeah, Teeth Breaker and the Nemesis, not so good. I think this could be really good if they gave it a bit of a buff to either, like I said, its armor or its speed, because those are the things that let it down. It's slow and pretty much has no armor, so you're just a big bunch of hit points. So that's not much fun. But its gun is decent. That is one thing I would say about that. And the Teeth Breaker, yeah, just a bit too big. You want to be getting in side on and behind people quick and fast, but it's just a bit too big to do it. Like I said, if you want to be marking this thing, if you want to be doing well, I'll probably go for like the assistant and that kind of thing to be getting more consistent amount of assisted and damage to get up your marks. But there you go. I really enjoy these tanks. There's something unique about every single one of them. And that's all I've got to say. So decent tanks, right? Bit different, all a bit unique. Not game breaking, which is nice to see after such a long list of almost game breaking tanks in the being put out there. So yeah, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. If you did like the video, give it a like and subscribe, because I'll be bringing you more videos. Hopefully, like I said, I'm going to probably be playing these tanks quite a bit, so hopefully I'll be bringing you some better games in them, first classes and masteries and that kind of thing, in the not so distant future, as long as I get some good crew skills in. But there you go. Yeah, bye guys.